Okay, here's a different type of test score problem, different type of word problem. It says a student has 2 test scores. The difference between the 2 scores is 12. Okay? So, and the average of the test scores is 80. Okay, so we got 2 things here. Let's just say test A and test B. Okay? The difference between the 2 scores is 12. So that tells me right away that A minus B equals 12. Okay? It also says the average of the test scores is 80. So remember the average of something. Let's say I wanted the average of 5 things. You'd add those 5 things together, divide them by 5 because there's 5 things, and then you get a number. So in here we got 2 test scores, okay, A plus B. So we're going to add test score A. That's the score of test A. It's A. He got an A on it, not like an A. We don't know what he got on him. We're just using a variable. Okay, but he took 2 tests. So whatever he got on A plus whatever the heck he got on B, and we divide it by 2, that's equal to 80. That's not too bad, is it? Okay, because there's only 2 of them. So let's so how do we go about doing this? How do we go about doing this? We've set everything up, okay, that we know. That's actually probably the hardest part. Okay, so just to go over it again, the difference between the 2 test scores was 12. So I just made up test A, I made up test B. A minus B is equal to 12. And then A plus B divided by 2 is the average, which they told us was 80. So that's how we ended up there. The next thing I want to do is I want to get one variable. Okay, we're back to just trying to eliminate one of the other variables. It looks like we can do that right here by adding B to both sides, doesn't it? Okay, and if that happens, we get A being equal to 12 plus B. Okay, so that's what A is equal to. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug that in. Remember, A was 12 plus B. Okay, well, everything looks pretty good there. So it looks like we can clean this thing up a little bit. There's nothing to distribute, so I can go ahead and remove the parentheses. Everything inside the parentheses is simplified. There's nothing to distribute, so we are on to the next step. Equals 80. Remember, if the variables are the same, I can add them. Okay, if I can't add A plus B, but I can add B plus B, and that's 12 plus 2B. Now it's just like a good old algebra problem, isn't it? So now I've got this fraction here that I don't really like it. So what I can do is if I multiply both sides of this equation by 2, what happens? You can do anything you want to the equation, even if it's a fraction. And think about it like this, really. I'm multiplying it by 2 over 1, just in case you're still a little shaky on your algebra. Well, this would be, this is going to cancel out, and this is going to end up it's going to turn into 160. So we end up with 12 plus 2b being equal to 160. Okay, subtract 12. 160 minus 10 is 150, minus another 2 is 148. And it looks like we can divide both sides by 2. B will cancel. Almost running out of room down here. 140 divided by 2 is 7, and 8 divided by 2 is 4, so it looks like B is going to be equal to 74, not 174. So over here, so I ran out of stuff, b is equal to 74. Okay, now we already found that a minus b was 12, so we know that a minus 74 is equal to 12. Okay, so we can add 74 to both sides, and it looks like this is going to be 86. So a equals 86 and b equals 74. So let's go ahead and double check our answer. 86 plus 74 over 2 should be equal to 80. Okay, so 86 plus 4 is 10, plus 80 plus 70 is 150. 160 divided by 2, that is in fact 80. So yeah, we're good. We're good. All right, see you in the next one.